focus on. And that's great. Good for you. Except you have to take into account the fact that you are prone to make some decisions that might not be the best. In fact, some of the most optimistic people, and I am an optimistic person, optimistic and energetic and want to accomplish things, are also some of the most impetuous people out there. And what I mean by impetuous is they rush into decisions without thinking things all the way through. Any of you ever done that before? You rushed into a decision, you went, yes, let's do this. You had all the enthusiasm in the world, and you got all halfway to it and went, whoa! I should have thought about that. That would have been helpful to know. And so that's a strength and a weakness working hand in hand. So walking through a SWOT analysis is very helpful to do with someone that can actually help you be objective. But there's another part of it, the opportunities and the threats. This is where you take your eyes off you take your eyes off the business, and you look out there. What opportunities exist in your business? What opportunities exist in your industry? What opportunities are there within the competition in your market? Where can you see market share that you can access? Knowing this is important in order for you to effectively be aware of how to make the most of that opportunity. And then, so you just sell it for 5. Amy, am I looking at you? Okay, I'm 10. All right. Thanks. Just clarifying my marker there. Okay, threats. When we talk about threats in the marketplace, this is the part of the business that you don't have control over. This is the reality of our economy. It's the reality of a business owner having opened up a shop in point A and another business owner who has direct competition opening up a shop in point B. Did they get to control that? Did they control the competition moving in across the street?
No.
Your mom-pop coffee shop at Starbucks just moved in across the street. Did you control that?
No.
Did you necessarily get to say, I don't want Starbucks across the street? No, that's a threat. It's something that happens outside of you that you don't get to control, but you have to account for. You have to deal with it. It has to be incorporated into part of your strategy. So a good SWOT analysis, and when you are a business owner, these are wonderful to do annually, at least, to take a look at what are my strengths, what are my weaknesses, what are the opportunities in the market, and what threats exist there. So when it comes to setting my goals, we want to start with the end in mind. We want to strategize to achieve success, and then you want to think about selecting a mentor, an advisor, or a coach for accountability. I realize this particular topic could be self-serving right now. However, I'm going to tell you plainly that businesses or business owners or business professionals who have mentors or coaches are significantly more successful over time than their counterparts who do not have them. Mentors can work with you at a cost of your time and their time without having to put money out. And I recommend mentors in your industry or people to work with you. In fact, I provided you a document about choosing a mentor. Mentor can be someone who is further along, more experienced, that you look up to, that when you work with them, they're able to provide guidance in areas, again, that you don't see. A key with working with mentors, in this article that I've brought forth for us today, 3 different parts in this article reference the effective way to work with a mentor or to be a good protege is you must know your goals. A mentor, a coach, as a business coach, I can tell you it is very difficult to work with a client who does not know where they want to go. If they don't know their goals, if they don't know what they want to accomplish, where they're going to focus their energy, helping provide guidance, direction, and strategy is very difficult. Because the goal can act as a motivator and it acts as a filter for their time. And so an effective way to work as a protege under a mentor is know what your goals are. Know what it is you want to accomplish. And then this gives some great advice for how to approach a mentor, or you could apply it to a coach or an advisor, some place where you have accountability. Any of you ever set a goal that was not accomplished? Anyone ever set a goal that wasn't accomplished? And in doing that, when you set that goal and didn't accomplish it, looking back, you know that you didn't have accountability. How many of you have tried to accomplish goals without some form of accountability? Who's done it? Okay? And what that does is, it doesn't mean that you lack willpower or lack drive or you should have had accountability, but accountability is beneficial. And it is something that can help accomplish the goals that you do set. So, number one, set your goals. Everybody say set your goals.
Set your goals.
If you hear nothing else today, set your goals. When it comes to setting goals for myself, this past year I purchased a business. And when I made the decision to purchase the business, I knew that this was going to impact my time significantly. I am a father of 7 children. Ages range from 1 year old to 18 years old. I am preparing for college with one and still changing diapers with another. My life, from the time I walk in my house, is non-stop. Life does not slow down for me ever. I serve on a board for the Elk Grove Chamber of Commerce. I decided to serve on a board for the Police Activities League, and I serve in the local BNI chapter. I also coach soccer, and among other things, decided I had extra time to buy another business. Sounds like a reasonable plan, doesn't it? And when I decided to do this, I made a decision with whom I would partner with in this particular business. I looked for someone that would not only act as a partner, but would act as a mentor. I sought out a business owner who I knew already had a track record of success in the same type of industry, service-oriented industry, and had the type of success I was hoping to accomplish in this business. When I approached this person to join hands, the person agreed, and so we went forward in this business, and it didn't have the same effect on my schedule had I gone it alone. Also, it has served as an experience for me to gain mentoring while working with someone. One of the best decisions I made in 2011 that I know will pay dividends in 2012 is that establishment of that relationship and that partnership. So think about this as you go forward when you're setting your goals. Start with the end in mind. You want to be thinking about what strategy, and actually put that on paper, and then selecting a mentor advisor. And if you have one already, then work closely with that person to get near to that goal. Number 2, as you move down on your page, section your goals. And when I say section them, I mean understand that your business goals have impact on your personal goals. And I would like you to consider 3 areas for setting goals in your life. First, consider your professional life, because that's what I'm here to talk to you about today. But also consider your personal goals as well as your philosophical goals. With the same principles we just discussed as far as starting with the end in mind, when you think about your personal, your professional, and your philosophical goals, this helps you see your whole life in total, not just in sections. As I just shared regarding my own life, any one decision I make in one area of my life affects all of the others. I can't put a significant measure of time into my professional life without knowing there's going to be a corresponding reaction on my personal or my philosophical life. And just for clarification, when I talk about philosophical goals, what I'm referring to as philosophy is just a system of beliefs that govern your daily activity. We all have philosophies. My philosophy tends towards being a Christian and looking for places to serve within the body of Christ, the local church that I attend, as well as my community at large. And as a result, those philosophies affect how I do business, how I am a family person, and how I serve in the community. To make goals without considering my philosophical belief, my core beliefs, is actually to leave me in a place where my goals are missing something. Because the philosophical approach to life